It's nice to come onto the mat, isn't it? Let's take a few moments resting onto your yoga mat. Bring a slow, deep breath in all the way up through the body. Breathe out. You can sigh the breath out. Give yourself a moment. Surrender and soften. A couple more. Inhale, slow, steady breaths in. Slow breaths out, releasing. Enjoy the feeling of letting the body rest onto the yoga mat. Feeling supported, completely connected down. Releasing and resting. As you connect in, notice is there balance or is there difference through the body? What's here for you today? Make those last minute adjustments, balancing, aligning. We feel it from within our body. So we don't actually look down at our feet, but feel, do they drop away? Heels hip distance or a little wider. Feel what part of your legs connect to the mat. Remember, if there is pain in the lower back, bend the legs up, taking pressure off the lumbar spine. Across back of hips and pelvis, balanced or different. Up through the back body, from the buttocks to the shoulders, balanced or different. Down through the arms, palms turn up. Let fingers and thumbs soften, naturally curl. Tuck the chin down, elongate the back of the neck, protecting to where we can. Let go. Let yourself breathe, completely letting go. Maybe you become aware of some different sensations through the body as you let go. Notice if you're fidgeting, moving around. Come back to your stillness, surrender and soften. Only adjusting if there's pain. Otherwise, completely surrender, just a few more moments. Tuning inward, the connections down. When you're ready, start to gradually and slowly lengthen and deepen your breaths. So as we breathe in, a little more breath comes up through the body. The exhale softening, releasing out. Inhale gradually, a little bit more breath coming up through your body. The exhale's releasing out. But notice that as you deepen the breath, if it's shaky and unsteady, just let it become more soft again, more gentle. Deepening if you've got the energy to do so. Next inhale, point your toes. And then as you exhale, flex your feet. Start moving those ankles. Inhale, pointing of toes. Exhales, flexing of feet, heels push away. Breathing in, we point the toes. Breathing out, flex the heels, push them long. Keep it going. Next time you breathe in, point your toes and drop your big toes into touch. And then breathe out, feet roll out. So mobilizing the ankles, roll in on the inhale, toes touch. As you breathe out, feet roll out. Keep it going. The next time your toes meet together, pause. Sip the breath in. We want to blow that balloon up, so that chest expanding like a balloon, all directions. Let the breath open through your body. Try and scoop the belly, tuck your chin down. Hold that breath in for as long as you can. When you're ready to let the breath release, let the breath sigh out, let the feet drop out. And then breathing in, toes roll in and touch together, opposite direction. And breathe out, feet roll out. 3 rotations in your opposite direction. Third rotation around for you. Bring the toes all the way back into reconnect. Once they're together, again a deeper breath all the way up through the body. Sipping that breath in, chest lifting, chin tucking, belly hollowing. And then sigh the breath out and soften completely. Completely surrendering. Exhale fully. We're going to press the heels away, stretch long. Inhale, the right leg comes in and reach for that leg. Exhale, rolling up, forehead towards your knee. Inhale, lower the head onto the mat. And then exhale, arms and leg releasing out. Inhale, left knee comes in, take hold. Exhale, roll, forehead towards your knee. Inhale, lower the head onto the mat. And exhale, arms and leg release. Again, inhale, right leg in, take an easy hold. Try and use your core body to roll up, not the arms and shoulders. Inhale, lower the head down. And then take the right leg up and hold around the back of the leg for the stretch. Flex the foot, press the heel up. Not forcing the stretch, just easing the stretch on the back of this right leg to where you can. Keep breathing into your feeling, stretching and lengthening. Next exhale for you, firm the lower belly. Inhale, roll up forehead towards your leg. Keep moving the leg away, bring yourself up higher, so using those arms. Can you come up any higher to that leg? And then let go, and can you stay there? 3 more breaths, that abdominal wall strengthening. And then third breath for you, lower the head, the arms, the leg. Let the whole body surrender down and soften completely. Bring a slow, deep breath in. And exhale, push out through the heels, stretch long. Then inhale, left leg in, an easy hold. Again, try and use your core body to roll up, relax the arms and shoulders. And then inhale, lower the head down. Once you do, taking this left leg up, hold around the back of the leg to where you can. Remember, not forcing the stretch, ease the leg up, easy hold, keep breathing. Heel pushing up and away as best you can. Feeling the stretch, breathing along the back of this left leg. Then last exhale for you, firm the lower belly. Inhale, roll up forehead to the leg. Keep moving the leg away. Can you bring yourself up any higher to it? Use those arms. And then let go and stay there for 3 more breaths. Third exhale, lower the head, the arms, the leg. Let your whole body surrender. In doing so, bend your legs up, Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of feet together, let the knees drop away. Sweep the arms back, reach for the elbows. As we breathe in, elbows pull long, feet press together, push down, push long. Breathe out, soften. Inhale, we stretch, elongate. Exhale, surrender and soften. 3 more rounds of breath work, your timing. Then third exhale for you, firm the lower belly. Hold the breath out, change the grip on your elbows to your unnatural side. Once we change the grip, we're changing the focus. Slow, steady breath in all the way up through your body. Pause for a moment. Slow breath out and pause at the end of that breath. Rest into gap. So the idea is, could we lengthen and deepen our breaths? Subtle gap at the end of each breath. Keeping the breaths as balanced as we can. Enjoy those moments of stillness at the end of each breath. And 1 more round of breath work here today. So finish the round you're on. And 1 more full round, slower, deeper if you can. Really focus on your exhalation on your last round. So longer, deeper exhale, it's a never-ending exhalation. And then if there's anything left, pause at the end of the breath, surrender into a gap, a moment of stillness. Once you do finish that last round of breath work, and simply the arms come out long behind you. Bring them all the way down around beside you. Assist your knees to come up into the chest, wrap the arms around your legs, hug them in, and let your body gently rock side to side. Gently mobilizing across the back when you're ready. Then we're just going to let our arms release, roll to our right. Stay in a seated position though. Once you roll to the right, just come up to sit. Bring the legs into a long diamond shape once you come through to sit. So once you're here, feet together, let the knees fall away. Let your body roll in and surrender forward. So if you're falling out in the lower back, roll the mat up or prop up on a cushion if you've got something handy. Let the spine roll in, let your chin tuck in. Long diamond shape. Notice if there's any pulling around the outer edge of the legs or hips. Any pulling at the lower back, if so, don't go so deep. If it's the neck, prop the head or tuck the chin more. Noticing where you need to surrender or where you need to protect. And then can we let go? Giving yourself these few moments, surrender completely, letting go. As we hold into the posture, do you feel any softening? Anything releasing for you? You might like to massage the feet whilst you're here, give them a bit of a rub. And last exhale for you, firm the lower belly. It's a slow roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Keep the chin tucked in as we roll all the way up. Holding around the knees or shins and lifting up through the body, coming up long and tall through the spine. Once you're sitting tall, can you tilt your right ear down? Feel you being lifted on that left ear. And then inhale, head center, second side. Left ear down, right ear up. Make sure the chin is in, the ribs are in. Inhale, the head centers. Bring the chin then all the way around to your right shoulder. Tuck it down and in. And then slowly roll the chin down to center chest. The chin stays pressing in and up through the back of the neck. So notice if there's tension, can we breathe into it gently, not forcing the stretch. And then inhale, the head lifts to neutral. Bring the chin all the way around to your left. Tuck it down and in. And slowly we bring the chin down and around to center chest. Chin in and up towards back of neck. And then inhale, lift the head to neutral. Turn the face to the right, bring the arms around to your right. Give your upper body a little bit of a momentum, a little bit of twist by pressing away from the hand on the right leg. Hand behind you is the support to sit tall. And then exhale, squeeze the last breath out. Inhale, face forward, sweep around second side, looking around behind that left shoulder. So hand pushing against the leg gives us that little bit of momentum to come around, taking the chest around, the shoulder around, careful of the neck as we look back. And then exhale fully, squeeze the last breath out. Come back to center, inhale. Once you do, you're either tucking the legs around to the side or cross them through. Transition through onto your hands and knees in your time. Shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. As soon as you're ready, inhale, dip your spine looking up. Through cat and cow, exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll your spine, looking into your navel. So inhale as we dip the spine, looking up. And exhale as we roll the spine, looking in. Your timing, your breaths. So the breath begins, the movement begins in time with the breath. From the tailbone first. Breath finishes, movement finishes. Keep it going, your timing. One more. Finish when you're looking at the navel. Once you're back to seeing the navel region, chin in deeper, press the hands down, the knees, the tops of feet, broaden across that back, breathe into it. Next inhale, then you're dipping the spine, looking up. Lift the right leg up behind you, lift it high. Bend the knee and put the knee on the back of that left Achilles and calf. and press up and down it. Slide the knee or hold into a tight spot if you can feel it. And then trying to get some release, breathing into this feeling. Dip the spine again, lift the right leg up high behind you, stretch it, sweep it over to your left, put it on the floor and slide it out diagonally. Stretch back long. So that left buttock wide, stretching out, right leg lengthening. Tuck the back toes, lift off the back knee, push out, stretch out. Stay there to push away. Then exhale fully. We're pushing off. Swing the right leg wide to the right. Put it down on the floor wide from you. Push off. Bring your hands up off the mat. And then put the left hand out wide to the left side. So you're coming along your mat or across your mat. Parigasana. Right arm up and over. And stretch long. Come and feel this right side body lengthen. If you wish to, lift that right leg for a moment, stretch it, a moment of stability and balancing. What do you feel switching on? Put that right foot back to the mat, press away from it and feel this top side body stretch. Left hip flexor, bring it forward into the stretch, opening up. And then exhale, this right arm sweeps down, push away, hands come up onto hips, are they balanced? Once you're there, left arm comes up, lean to your straight leg, push away from that right foot as you lean the body to it, keep the ribs in so you're not falling back. Try and press this right thigh down and in. Press the left knee and the left foot down, keep breathing. Then exhale fully, top arm sweeps down, come back in onto that right knee, come down onto the hands, inhale, dip your spine, look up, take the left leg up, lift it high, bend it, put on the back of that right calf, Achilles, press through, stretching and pressing. How does that feel for you? If there's a tight spot, hold into it, or moving the knee up and down a little bit. Find where it lengthens or releases for you. Noticing if there's any tight spots, you can really feel into it. Then dip the spine and lift that left leg up behind you again, stretch it, swing it over to your right, put it on the floor and slide it out diagonally, stretching back. Bring that right buttock to press away, left leg long. Find your stretch and keep breathing into the feeling. Remember sore joints, take the legs straight back rather than out to the side. Protect around areas where you need to. Breathing into the stretch where you can, creating length, creating openness. You tuck the back toes, lift off that back knee, stretch out a little more actively on that back leg. So those toes, arch your foot, Achilles, where do you feel? All the way up that left leg. Then we're pushing off, exhale fully, left leg swinging out wide to the side. Put it off to the side. Once you do, come up, hands off the mat. Right hand down to the other side. Left arm up and over. And Parigasana, your side stretch. You might like to lift that left leg for a moment. Flex the foot, lift it, stretch it, engage. See what switches on. What do you feel? And then put that leg back down or foot back down. Press away. Can we bring the right hip flexor forward? Keep the front ribs in, not dropping into a back bend. A side body stretch and lengthen. And then top arm, sweep it down. Push away, hands come up onto hips. Can we balance them off? Bring that right arm up, stretch up, and lean towards your straight leg. So push away from that left foot. Left hand on the top of the thigh, near the hip, press it down. Roll the thigh internally if you can. Press right knee and right foot. Again, ribs in, not falling out in the back here. A few more breaths. Keep breathing into the feelings. Remember, if the hip's pinching, move the foot further in front. And then exhale, let the arms sweep down. Come in onto that left knee. Can you use your legs? Taking the buttocks as close to the heels. If you can go all the way, nice and slow, feel the leg muscles activate. If you know you don't sit to the buttocks, then just go as deep as you can and then back up to your high kneeling position. Once you've finished, whether the buttocks are down or you've come back up high kneeling, as soon as you're there, arms float up, reach up, stretch up. Hands forward onto the mat, slide them long. Glide your body along the mat. Sphinx Cobra Up Dog, push down to arch up. Bring the shoulders back, legs active. Lower your body down, both legs off the mat, a version of Shalabhasana. Strengthening through the back body, legs, glutes back. Hands drag back to project the chest long. Then lower the legs down and arch up, inhale, open up. Downward facing dog, tuck or roll, take your buttocks up, stretch long. So walk it out on the spot here, heels up and down, legs straightening and bending. Really mobilize those feet as much as you can. Start to swing the hips side to side if you wish to. And if you're tight down the outer edge of hips and legs, pause into those tight spots. Mobilize the neck, head, shoulders. Where does it open for you? Where can you find some release? And when you're ready to come back to being centered, simply come back to being centered on the mat. And then slow your breath, steady and calm. Keep breathing into these feelings. What do we feel? What do we notice? Is there a steadiness? Is there a calm? Exhale down onto the knees. Gentle dip of the spine. Child pose. Take the buttocks all the way back to the heels. Arms around beside the feet if it's easy. Palms turn up. Let the forehead rest. Either stack the hands if you need or arms back beside the feet. Turn your focus in here for a moment. Child pose. A passive stretch around the glutes. A lengthening of the lower back. Where is it for you? Surrendering our energies, turning inward. If your front body's compressed on the legs, can you activate the breath through your back body? So some slower, deeper breaths and feel the back body expand and open. And then press down through the shins. Exhale, firm the belly. Hands assist, pressing beside the knees if you need. Roll up, inhale. Vertebra by vertebra. Chin stays tucked. Create length along the spine as you roll up. The head will come up last. Give yourself a moment. Some slow, steady breaths up and down along the spine. And if those legs are sore, high kneeling. Tongue in the mouth soft, facial muscles relax. Shoulders down the back. And exhale fully, open the eyes. Inhale, the arms sweep up. Look up if it's easy on your neck. Hands forward onto the mat, shoulder distance, sliding long. Again, glide through for your back bend. Sphinx Cobra Up Dog, push down, arch up. Lower the upper body down, legs up again, hands dragging back. Or take the arms up and point the fingers back. 3 breaths. Lift the abdominal wall, tailbone long to crown of head, out through those toes and fingers long. 3rd breath, hands in next to the chest, tuck the toes, push up to plank, push back to your down dog, and stretch it out. Steady the breath again, a couple of breaths. And then inhale, right leg's coming up, straight up, flex the foot. Can we bring the knee to the nose, round the shoulders broad, chin in, and then place the foot down, left knee down and point. Arms come up to the ceiling, sweep wide and up, stretch up. Hands onto your hips as you exhale and balance off. Push back from right foot, left knee, left thigh, bring them through. That tuck of tailbone, ribs in, balancing. Gaze up if it's easy, arms coming up. 3 more breaths. Third exhale for you, hands down, tuck the back toes, lift off the back knee. The feet will swivel one way only, turn them out to that long edge of your mat. Surrender down through that wide leg forward fold. So let the hands go all the way through, fingertips pointing out behind you, backs of hands to the mat or floor, and really just let your body surrender. Shoulders heavy, head heavy, drop in completely. So these foundations, these feet, are they balanced? If you're pushing out on outer edge of ankles, notice. If you're collapsing inner arches or ankles, notice. Try and balance off, front half, back half. Up through the legs, if they've hyperextended, let them bend. Press the buttocks further away if you need to, or lengthening and the body drops in a little bit more. Slow the breath if you can. Surrendering, quietening in, forward fold, surrendering while stretching. Then inhale, lift your head and chest, plant the left hand down under the face, right arm up to the ceiling, twist up, look up to it. 3 breaths. Third breath for you, right hand down, left arm up, 3 more breaths. Third breath, we're coming all the way back to the front edge of the mat. So swivel the feet into a lunge. So we've got the front foot straight on the off the heel of the back foot, on the ball of foot. Left hand down, right arm up, twist. Open up the body. Long arm beside the ear if it's easy. If you lose the twist, keep the arm up. 3 more breaths. And then circle this top arm down inside edge of the right foot. Turn your toes out, drop your knee out. Shuffle as long as you can and put the left knee down, point the toes. Down onto the forearms if it's an easy stretch for you. Keep breathing. Seal the shoulders back. Keep the back of neck long, head supported, not hanging. Bring the chest up through the arms as much as you can. Today, if you'd like to roll onto the little toe side of that right foot and let the knee drop out some more, whatever feels best for you around your joints, keep breathing. Left hip through to the foot, balance, not falling away. Breathing into your stretch. Exhale fully. Can we walk the hands back in? Pull the toes up, Ardha Hanumanasana, our half split. The heel digs in, toes straight up. Unlock the knee, don't let it lock out. Extend the right sit bone long. Higher on fingertips if you need, chest lifting, chin tucking. And if it's easy, we're folding the body onto the front leg. Keep breathing into the lengthening, stretching to where you can today. Remember, not forcing, is there breath? And then exhale, let the foot come down onto the mat. Sink forward as deep as you can. You're trying to drag this left thigh forward onto the mat. Tuck the chin in, round the upper back, and come up onto fingertips if you wish to. Shoulders broader, chin in deeper. Arms up to the ceiling if you wish to, reaching up again. 3 more breaths, however that is for you today. Whether you want to keep hands down, stretch it here, or arms up. 3rd breath, we're back to down dog. Hands down, tuck the toes, lift off the back knee, and step back to where you can. Walk it out on the spot, bend and straighten, do what you need to. Again, maybe the hips side to side, shoulders, neck. What works, what gives you some release and opening. A steadiness in the posture when you're ready. Unlock the knees, unlock the elbows. Lift your body away from those legs and feel length, stretching. Next inhale, left leg straight up, flex the foot, stretching. Bring the knee to the nose, shoulders above wrist, round the back, nice and strong. Then place the foot down, right knee down, point the toes. Arms come up, reach up, stretch up. Hands onto your hips, exhale, balance up. Push away from front foot, back knee, drag it through. A little bit of that tucker tailbone, front ribs down and in so we're not falling. How's that feeling for you today? Gazing up if it's easy, arms coming up. 3 rounds of breath. And last exhale for you, hands come down. Tuck the back toes, lift off the knee. There's only one way those feet are going to turn. Wide edge, turn them out. Surrender your body down through those legs, these folding forward. Let yourself completely surrender into these stretches. Feed the arms through, turn the palms up. Bend the knees a little, unlock those joints. Foundations, toes to heels, front half to back half. Inner outer edges, are we stable, are we balanced? From the feet all the way up to the buttocks, the pelvis. Then down from the hips to shoulders, head centered, keep surrendering in. Is there any lengthening occurring? Are you getting any release? Notice these feelings. Even the most subtle of change, tuning into it. And then on the next inhale, lift the body out. Put the left hand under the face, right arm up. If you want to take the twist deeper, reach for the outer edge of your right ankle, pull away from it, center the body, rotate up, and then if that neck is sore, be careful with your head, look down more if you prefer. Stretching, engaging. And then second side, right hand outer edge, left ankle, or on the floor under the face, however that feels best for you. And again, stretching, engaging. Exhale, release, hold your elbows and surrender down into that forward fold. Lift the head and chest, spin back to that front edge of your mat for our twisted lunge. So left foot forward, up on the ball of the back foot. Right wrist under shoulder, left arm up, twist. Arm long beside the ear if it's an easy twist. If that makes you look to the floor, keep the arm up. You want to open up rather than down. 3 breaths. And after your third breath, circle the left arm down inside of the foot. Turn the left toes out, drop the knee out, shuffle the right foot further back, ease down onto the knee, point the toes, down to the forearms if it's easy, and stretch out to where you can, finding that length, easing your body into it to where you can. So remember, on the front foot today, you might want to let the little toe side of foot roll down, big toe side roll up, the knee dropping out a bit more. Where's the stretch? If it's too much on forearms, come back up onto those hands. Keep breathing. Remember, not hanging the head. Hold the back of the head up. Chin tapped. Right hip to right foot, one line, not collapsing away. Exhale fully, walk it up, bring the toes up, hand outside edge of the leg, Ardha Hanumanasana, our half split, toes straight up, kneecap up, don't let the knee lock, unlock it, extend that left buttock out long behind you, really initiating the stretch through the back of your left leg, not in your lower back, not letting it roll into flexion. So higher on fingertips if you need, bend the left leg in more. Where do you notice? Chin in, neck long, and we fold the body in, we surrender. And then keep breathing. Exhale fully. Lift the head and chest, bring the foot down onto the mat. Sink in deep. Is the knee stacked above the heel? Dragging this right thigh in as deep as you can. Roll the upper back, tuck the chin in. You stay deep, or you might want to put the forehead on top of the leg. Feel where the stretch is for you today. Stay there, or you may wish to take the arms up again, reaching up, taking 3 more breaths wherever you decide to be. And then last breath for you, we're back to down dog. Hands release down, lift off the back knee, step it back, take the buttocks up. Walk it out, mobilize it, do what you need to. Find a stillness and a steadiness when you're ready. Lengthening through your back body. Down onto the knees, you're either crossing the legs through or swing them to the side. Come through to sit, best way you can. Once you come through, we're going to go into Upavishta Konasana. So take those legs out as wide as you can. We've got the heels planted. Once you get the heels down, hands behind you, lift the pelvis forward without the heels sliding. You want to have your toes up, middle toes up, kneecaps up. We want the pelvis to tilt forward, not away. So you want to tilt anterior, tilt forward. Keep the hands behind you if you need. Legs bent up or roll the mat up. If it's easy, hands in front, walk it through in front of you. Try not to let your sternum, your chest collapse onto the diaphragm. Keep your body long. Breathing into this feeling. Where is it for you today? Toes up, middle toes up, kneecaps up. We're not letting the thighs collapse in. We're not rolling out externally. Can we be straight up? Feel where that stretch is. Keep breathing. Surrendering, lengthening. And then we're surrendering the upper body. Let the head roll in, let the chin tuck in. Let the shoulders go broad across the back. You may wish to stay nice and deep, or you may wish to use the hands and push the upper back out further, broadening and opening. Whatever feels best for you in the stretch, keep breathing. Last exhale for you, and then inhale, roll the spine all the way up, vertebra by vertebra. A nice slow roll up. Once you're up, roll shoulders, maneuver the neck, do what you need. We're going to lift the left leg in so the left leg is in line with the hip, and then reach from the inside edge of the right knee, bend the leg in and bring the foot to the inner left leg. If there's issues around joints, just keep that right leg off at the diagonal. Try to keep the back of the pelvis balanced, and if you're rolling away in posterior tilt, bend the left leg up. Try and tilt the pelvis forward. Hands might need to stay behind you. Prop up if you need. Reach up, inhale, and fold forward to hold your left leg, ankle, or foot. Can we surrender our body to the leg? So maybe bend this left leg in a little bit more. Feel there's a softening, releasing into the forward bend. Try not to collapse the body. Try not to use your arms and try to pull yourself in. Just relax the body here, soften where you can, not forcing. Can we keep our middle toes up, our kneecap up, the foot's in line with the left hip? And if you feel your lower back and it's really rolling out behind you, then lift your chest up again a bit higher and lengthen. And then just noticing the subtle changes in the stretch. Breathing, even bending the leg a little bit more. Now if you engage the muscles on the front of the left thigh, could you feel the hamstring lengthening? If you activate, quads pulled up, feel the kneecap activate. Could you feel the hamstring release and lengthen? And then we're going to let the upper body slump. Let go, turn the palms up. Let the head roll in, tuck the chin in, surrender. Let the foot relax, let the foot drop, let it go to wherever it wants to go. If you need to protect your neck, make sure the chin is tucked in or prop and support the head. Shoulders broad, keep breathing. Is there a sense of quietening in? Notice where the body's surrendered to is let it drop in. Not controlling it, just let it go to where it's going. Let yourself be. Last exhale for you. Squeeze the breath out and then roll up slowly, keeping that chin tucked nice in all the way. Once you've rolled up, give yourself a moment to sit tall, roll shoulders, mobilize the neck, be completely still, however that feels. We're going to lift then the right leg up, bring the foot over outside edge of left leg. If it's easy, left foot swings across. If it's not easy, keep the left leg straight. Left arm wrap, right hand behind. Sit up tall on your inhale, twist on your exhale and look around behind your right shoulder. Try and bring the belly around, the chest and shoulder, looking back to where you can. Keep breathing. And then exhale fully, squeeze your last breath out. Face forward, inhale, unwind, exhale. And once you do, can you bring your right leg in line with the hips straight out in front. Bend the left leg in, knee dropping away. Again, if there's a sore left leg, just take it off at the diagonal. If you're falling out, you're rolling posteriorly. Bend the right leg up, tilt. We want to get the pelvis tilting forward. Reach up on your inhale, fold forward. Reach for the right leg, ankle, foot, and fold your body towards your leg. So if those shoulders are hunched up near those ears, bring them back. If you're collapsing your chest into your diaphragm, lift it up. Find length through your body. Length on the back of the right leg, so middle toes up, kneecap up. The legs in line with this right hip, not off at an angle. Surrender the body forward. So again, you may prefer to bend the leg up a little bit more and rest your body onto the leg. You may wish to lift the chest a little higher, feeling where this stretches for you today. So what's happening inside? What do you feel? The breath, the body, connecting inward. Tune into these feelings. And again, whilst you sit, you might want to pull up on the front thigh, the quadriceps pulling up. You may feel the hamstring, the back of the leg lengthening. If you initiate action through the top muscles, the back leg might stretch and lengthen, release and open for you. And then notice if the back's really rolling out behind you, lift your chest up again a little bit higher. What do you feel occurring? These subtleties with the forward folds, what do you feel? Protecting the body as we stretch, as we release tensions. And then let the body slump. Palms turn up, let the head roll in. Feel the shoulders roll broad across the upper back. Notice the feeling. Exhale fully. Last breath, squeeze it out. Roll up on your inhale, vertebra by vertebra. Let the spine roll up. Keep the chin tucked all the way. Notice this feeling as you come up. Again, take a moment. When you're ready, that left leg's going to come up, foot over outside edge. If it's easy, right foot comes across to the left, or keep the right leg straight. Right arm wrap, left hand behind. Rotate and twist to where you can. Spine lifting on the inhale, rotating, twisting on the exhales. Keep it twisting, keep breathing. And then last exhalation again for you. Squeeze the breath out, face forward, unwind. Can we come back to Upavishta Konasana, those legs that wide? Notice second time after those other stretches that feel any released. Lift the pelvis forward once those heels are placed. Anterior tilt of the pelvis, keep coming forward. Reach the arms or keep them behind you to assist the tilt. Unlock knees, not letting them lock out, not hyperextending. Tilt to where you can. Toes up, kneecaps up. Here's their breath. Here's their length. Any change. And then let your upper body surrender in and roll the back up. All the way to come up. Lift from the outside edge of the legs. Bring those legs in together. Give them a shake out. Give them a rub down. Roll shoulders. Maneuver your neck. Make sure there's plenty of mat behind you and control your roll down onto the mat. If you've got a sore back, support yourself, prop yourself. Ease the body down. Palms turn up, feet drop away. Surrender completely. Pain in the lower back, remember bend the legs up, taking pressure off the lumbar spine. Otherwise, can we be completely still? Letting go. Completely let go. Bring slow, deep breath all the way up through the body. Slow exhalation, let them slide out of the body, releasing. Couple more, your timing. Notice if you're holding on. If there's tension through the body anywhere, let it go. Do you notice it in the face, the neck and shoulders, arms to hands, shoulders down the body through to the hips, pelvis, down through the legs and into the feet. If you're holding on anywhere, can you simply let go? Those feelings of letting go soften completely. Awareness to the feet, let the feet be heavy, let them drop. From the backs of the heels, breathe in, slight awareness of backs of legs to buttocks, let them soften. From the tailbone, breathe in, slight awareness up the spine to the top of the neck, and exhale, soften. Feel the muscles on each side of the spine softening, spreading. Out to the shoulder blades, releasing, letting go. Through the back of the neck long, tuck the chin. Next exhale, let the weight of the head release, surrendering completely. Awareness through your whole body, letting go. Breathing in, aware that I am breathing in. Breathing out, aware that I am breathing out. In with awareness, out with awareness. Breathing in, aware that my whole body is breathing in. Breathing out, aware that my whole body is breathing out. In, whole body. Out, whole body. And you start to gradually lengthen and deepen your breaths. As the breaths deepen, rub thumbs and fingers and wriggle toes. Opening, closing hands and flexing feet back and forth. Circling the joints, ankles and wrists, 4 rotations. Opposite direction in your time. And then stretch the arms up and over when you're ready. Reach out long. And sigh and soften. Twice more. And after your last stretch, bend your legs up, roll to your right. Give yourself a moment there. When you're ready, coming up to sit. Once you come up again, if you're falling out on your back, prop the hips up, roll the mat off. Seat yourself comfortably, shoulders above hips. Is there balance? Apana Mudra, we're rolling the first finger down into the base of the thumb. Next 2 fingers touch the thumb and little finger out long. Rest the hands on the legs. So again, first finger rolls down into the base of the thumb. Next 2 fingers touch the thumb. Little finger out long. Tuck the chin, close the eyes. Could you slow and deepen your breaths? So we're minimizing the air element by curling the index finger down and in, reducing it. Next 2 fingers touch the thumb. Fire and earth elements, so fire, our digestive fire, our Agni, stimulating. The earth mudra, or the earth of being grounded down, sitting into our pelvis, feeling balance. Apana Vayu is all this downward flowing energy releasing out of the body in a downward motion. So detoxification and cleansing for the body. Take a few moments. Is there stability, feeling grounded? Is there lightness and calm? Is there spaciousness? What's here for you to finish today? If you're holding on, can you surrender a little? Scanning the body, releasing any embodied tensions you're holding on to. Can you let them release? Can we drop in? And next, inhale, wide arms, sweep up. Connect the hands together and touch to the forehead. As we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch the hands to the lips. As we move through life, we have kind words. Hands to the heart. As we move through life, we have compassion and we have kindness. Namaste. Fold the body, surrender forward. Stretch long, be still and surrender in again for a last few moments, or rock it out, whatever feels right for you. When you're ready, simply rolling up and finishing. Give yourself a moment there.